Okay, we're back with Work in Progress Kryptonite Bloopers.
Everybody's favorite.
Everybody's favorite. And what can everybody do here?
They can learn from our mistakes,
Do
hopefully.
they?
No, do we?
I know we don't. I don't know if they do. We've never had a report on that. So, Will,
Yes.
go back to the one email you sent me over Thanksgiving week. Can you remember what my blooper is going to be? You can say no.
Yes.
So our guest that was on last week, recorded many moons ago, was Josh Haymond.
Haymond.
Our next guest that I'm scheduling is Josh Hammond. So I finished all the video, all the editing, all the downloading with the wrong name, and I published it. And Will has gotten better. He'll send me an email and say, "Hey, how's your vacation? Oh, by the way, you have a typo in Josh in the name." Now he used to just call me up and go, "You made a mistake." He has softened that now because I
Doesn't
was
go
about
well.
to cry on him, but he lets me know that. So to Josh Haymond, love you, brother. So sorry. To Josh Hammond, can't wait to have you on the pod, brother.
You already got the slides ready.
I've already got it ready. What do you got?
Yeah, it was great because it went up on LinkedIn, and Josh
Absolutely.
is like, "Can we put my name on there
You
correctly?"
spell my name right?
And John's right. I can't call John out and say, "John, you got to fix this. I got to catch John doing something right first." I was like,
Correct.
"So, hey, great work on the blah blah blah. Oh, by the way,
Yeah.
did you notice this?" And then I know how he's feeling and what he's going to say, but you
Mhm.
gotta. That's part of the value of assessments like this, right? And understanding yourself is also understanding how to communicate with others. For me, my blooper, very often it's about intensity or focus, and me driving through something and just pushing forward, or missing something completely, a conversation. Um, you know, for me, my blooper this past week. So we're in the future now, but where we are is we're the week right after Thanksgiving. So last week was a short week for me, only 2.5 work days, and I took off Wednesday afternoon to help get the family ready for the holiday. But I was really hyper focused on getting a lot done in a very short and compact amount of time, and didn't tell my wife, but made a decision to break my promise on how much sleep I was going to get per night during the work week.
Mm.
And I was a little too loud apparently on Wednesday morning, and woke her up. She didn't let me know until later, and she said, "So I know you're all intense and stuff and wanting to focus on getting things done, but you broke your promise." Um, and she was right. So hopefully I'll learn from that mistake.
No.
No.
Unlikely.
Maybe.
Magic 8 Ball says unlikely. Galem.
Well, I know that there was one I wanted to share, but this all inspired me to share a real one because it started when I lived in Boston. And when I worked for a company at that time, I remember being in the office and somebody mixed me up with another person. And I felt offended at the time. I was like, how could you mix me up with this other person? My name, because it's not like a common name, right?
It's not John or Will, for example.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I was a bit offended. I was like, I can't believe this just happened. Like, what is going on? And then you fast forward years later, here I am calling people the wrong names, mixing them up, not once, but twice. Not the same people, but it's happened 2 separate times. And I just felt so embarrassed. And also I felt like it was so judgmental of me to judge somebody else at the time for mixing me up when it's a common mistake. Like this happens often, right? Just like you mentioned mixing up 2 guest names. I've done this in person in real life, and it's really embarrassing.
I know how that feels. Thank you for being so honest and open
Thank
with
you.
us. We loved having you on. You're an amazing guest. Have a good week, everyone.
Wonderful
Thanks.
show. Thank
Too.
you. Bye,
Thank you so
everybody.
much.
Bye.
Bye.